What if I told you that this stunning, fully live-able, two-story home fits on a plot of land barely wider than a parking space? That's right. We're talking about just 3 meters wide and 7 meters long. That's 9 feet by 23 feet for my friends watching from the US. A footprint so small, most people would look at it and say, you can't build a real home there. Asterisk. But in 2026, you absolutely can. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how, with some of the most jaw-dropping, creative, and live-able 3 by 7 meter, 2-story tiny cottage house designs you've ever seen. We're talking clever floor plans, smart vertical layouts, hidden storage you wouldn't believe, and design tricks that make 21 square meters feel like a palace. Before we dive in, if you're new here, smash that subscribe button right now and hit the notification bell, because we drop house design content like this every single week. And stay with me to the very end of this video, because I've saved the best floor plan concept for last, one that includes a private rooftop terrace. Yes, on a 3 by 7 lot. You do not want to miss that. Alright, let's get into it. First, let's talk about why this tiny footprint is becoming one of the hottest housing conversations of 2026. Here's a number that stopped me cold. The global tiny homes market is projected to hit $23.71 billion in 2026, and analysts say it could nearly reach $33 billion by 2035. That is not a trend. That is a revolution, and it's happening for good reason. The average home price in the United States crossed $400,000 in 2025. In cities like London, Sydney, Tokyo, or Vancouver. We're not even going to go there. The point is, traditional home ownership is slipping out of reach for millions of people. But here's the flip side. A well-built tiny cottage on a permanent foundation? You're looking at $65,000 to $120,000, depending on finishes. That is a life-changing difference. And a staggering 73% of Americans say they would consider living in a tiny home, citing affordability, minimalism, and the desire to simplify as their top reasons. That number comes from a survey of over 1,000 respondents by real estate firm IPX 1031. So the question is no longer, would anyone actually live in a tiny house? The question now is, how do you build one that genuinely works? Enter the 3 by 7 meter, 2-story vertical layout. The answer to the narrow lot problem that nobody warned you about until now. Let me paint the picture for you. A 3 by 7 meter lot gives you a ground floor footprint of just 21 square meters, or about 226 square feet. That's tiny. That's honestly smaller than most studio apartments. But, and this is the magic of vertical living, the moment you go up, everything changes. With a 2-story design, your total usable floor space jumps to roughly 42 square meters, or around 452 square feet. Add a mezzanine or a loft space, and you can push that even further, closer to 55 to 60 square meters of livable areas. Now, 60 square meters might not sound huge, but here's what the world's best tiny home architects have figured out. It's not about how many square meters you have. It's about how intelligently you use every single one of them. Asterisk asterisk. In 2026, the design philosophy driving these narrow lot homes rests on 5 core principles. 1. Vertical zoning. Each floor has a dedicated purpose. Ground floor, living, kitchen, dining. First floor, sleeping, bathing, working. 2. Multifunctional furniture. Murphy beds that fold into desks. Sofas that convert into guest beds. Dining tables that collapse into the wall. 3. Hidden storage everywhere. Stairs with built-in drawers. Raised floors with compartments below. Beds floating above storage zones. 4. Visual expansion. Double height ceilings in the living area. Large windows flood every room with natural light. Light color palettes that trick the eye. 5. Outdoor extension. Maximizing every possible inch of outdoor space. Front porches, rear decks, rooftop terraces, even green roofs. To make the home feel dramatically larger than it is. These aren't just design tricks. In 2026, 65% of new tiny house builds incorporate modular or prefabricated elements, up from just 38% in 2020. And these principles are baked right into the manufacturing process. This stuff is becoming mainstream. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. The actual designs. Our first concept is what I'm calling the urban cottage, a design perfectly tailored for infill lots in busy city neighborhoods. Exterior. Picture a clean, modern facade, white or light gray render, with warm timber cladding accents. Floor-to-ceiling windows on the ground floor bring in massive amounts of natural light and create that jaw-dropping street presence despite the narrow width. A slim front porch, just 60 centimeters deep, gives you that welcoming cottage feel without eating into your footprint. Ground floor, 3M times 7M equals 21 SQM. You step inside to an open-plan kitchen, dining, and living area. The kitchen runs along one 7-meter wall, making incredible use of the length. A compact but fully functional galley kitchen with a built-in breakfast bar that seats 2 doubles as your dining space. The living area sits at the front, anchored by large windows. Here's the genius move. A custom staircase with built-in drawers on every step that's typically wasted dead space, now converted into shoe storage, book storage, whatever you need. A compact toilet and utility room is tucked under the staircase. A design move that keeps your ground floor completely clean and functional. First floor. The upper level holds a generously sized bedroom, which, because the open plan below has a double height section near the window, actually feels airy and spacious rather than cramped. A full bathroom with a compact but stylish wet room design, and a small home office nook overlooking the living space below through a glass railing. The result? A home that sleeps 2 comfortably, works for a single person or couple, and feels absolutely nothing like the tiny label suggests. This is the design that in 2026 cities like Portland, Austin, and Vancouver are actively zoning for, as these forward-thinking municipalities have updated their laws to allow and encourage exactly this kind of dense, efficient urban housing. Now I know what some of you are thinking. That's great for a couple, but what if I have kids? Great question. This second concept is for you. I call it the family stacker. This design leans into a Japandi aesthetic, that beautiful fusion of Japanese minimalism and Scandinavian warmth. Think natural wood tones, clean lines, a muted palette, and an almost spa-like calm. And yes, it fits a small family on a 3 by 7 meter lot. How? By maximizing the vertical stack to 3 livable levels. Level 1, ground floor, open plan kitchen and dining. The kitchen is a compact L shape with a fold-down dining table that seats 4 when extended and completely disappears when not needed. Every centimeter of the 7-meter run has cabinetry, floor to ceiling. The ground floor also has a cloakroom and access to a small rear courtyard. Just 2 by 2 meters of outdoor space that is landscaped beautifully with vertical gardens on the walls, making it feel like a private oasis. Level 2, first floor. 2 children's bedrooms, each one cleverly designed with built-in bunk beds, study desks below, and personal storage, all within a single 3 by 3.5 meter room. Small? Yes. Cleverly designed? Absolutely. A full family bathroom sits between the 2 rooms, with a separate shower and tub in a compact wet room format. Level 3, mezzanine/loft master suite. The parents' retreat. Positioned at the top of the home, the master bedroom benefits from a vaulted ceiling that creates a sense of luxury and space. Skylights above bring in natural light and, on clear nights, a view of the stars. A compact but elegant ensuite completes the suite. Total livable area, approximately 58 square meters. A family of 4, on a 3 by 7 meter footprint. This is 2026 design thinking at its finest. Pro tip for this design. In 2026, biophilic design, integrating greenery and natural elements into interiors for mental wellness, is one of the hottest architectural trends. This family stacker leans heavily into it with its vertical gardens, natural wood finishes, and skylights. Studies show that people in well-organized, nature-connected small spaces report significantly lower stress levels and improved mental health outcomes. This home is literally designed to make you feel good. Our third design speaks to those of you who want something with a bit more personality, more edge, more soul. I'm calling this one the Rustic Modern Retreat. This concept blends raw steel, reclaimed timber, exposed brick, and glass into a design that looks like it belongs in an architecture magazine. And yet it sits on a humble 3 by 7 meter lot. Key features. The exterior is a bold statement. Dark steel cladding on the upper floor, raw exposed brick on the ground floor, with large industrial-style windows. It's striking. It's different. And on a narrow urban lot, it stands out in the best possible way. Inside, the ground floor is designed around a central fireplace, a feature wall in raw brick with a slim wood-burning stove insert that becomes the heart of the home. Open-plan living wraps around it, with a compact kitchen tucked behind a reclaimed timber island counter that also serves as the dining table. The staircase here is a design statement in itself. Open tread steel stairs with a timber handrail, floating against the brick wall. Every step is a piece of art. The upper floor holds a generous master bedroom with an exposed beam ceiling, a walk-in wardrobe built into an alcove, and a bathroom with bold black fixtures, a freestanding soaking tub, and a rain shower. In a 3-meter wide space. Yes, really. The secret? Every fixture is scaled precisely. Compact 150 centimeters baths, slim profile vanities, sliding doors instead of hinged ones, saving up to 60 centimeters of swing space in every room. This is the design for the person who refuses to believe that affordable means compromise. Here's what makes 2026 tiny cottage designs truly different from anything that came before them. The technology and sustainability integration is on a completely different level. Let's talk about what's standard in a well-built narrow lot tiny cottage in 2026. Solar plus battery storage. A compact 5 kilowatts rooftop solar system paired with lithium iron phosphate battery storage can power a small household almost entirely off-grid. Off-grid solar installations globally grew 32% in 2025, according to the International Energy Agency. Tiny homeowners are among the top adopters. Your power bill? Close to zero. Rainwater harvesting. Smart roof catchment systems paired with UV purification can supplement or even replace municipal water supply in the right climate. Paired with gray water recycling systems, where water from your shower drains is recycled to flush your toilet. A 3x7 cottage can achieve incredible water efficiency. Smart climate control. In a space this small, a traditional HVAC system is overkill. In 2026, mini-split heat pump systems, which are both heat and cool, are the standard choice. They're silent, efficient, and can be controlled entirely from your phone. Smart lighting. Automated lighting systems that adjust to the time of day and natural light levels make small spaces feel bigger and save significant energy. Space-responsive furniture tech. This is one of the coolest developments of 2026. Motorized multifunctional furniture. Beds that descend from the ceiling at the press of a button. Walls that slide to reconfigure rooms. This technology, previously only seen in hyper-luxury micro-apartments in Tokyo and Hong Kong, is now accessible in prefabricated panel form for residential builds. And speaking of prefab, in 2026, 65% of new tiny house builds use modular or prefabricated construction, up from 38% just 6 years ago. What this means for you: faster builds, lower costs, and greater precision. A 3x7 meter 2-story cottage shell can be prefabricated offsite and installed on your foundation in as little as a week. The finishing work takes longer, but the core structure? Days, not months. Okay, let's talk about money, because this is where I know a lot of you are sitting up a little straighter. Here's a realistic cost breakdown for a well-built 3x7 meter 2-story tiny cottage in 2026, built on a permanent foundation. Land. This is the wild card. Depends entirely on your location. In rural areas, a narrow infill lot might cost next to nothing. In urban areas, well, that's a different conversation. But the beauty of this design is that it's purpose-built for land that's too narrow or small for a conventional home, often sold at a significant discount as a result. Foundation and site prep. $8,000 to $15,000 depending on soil conditions and local requirements. Structure. Prefab or stick-built shell, $20,000 to $45,000. Prefab is on the lower end and getting cheaper as production scales up. Interior finishing. Standard $15,000 to $25,000. This includes flooring, cabinetry, bathroom fixtures, and basic fittings. Interior finishing. Premium $30,000 to $50,000. Reclaimed timber, smart home systems, premium appliances, designer fixtures. Rooftop solar system, 5 kilowatts, approximately $12,000. Though government rebates in many countries can reduce this significantly. Multifunctional furniture package, $5,000 to $15,000 for Murphy beds, convertible dining, built-in storage systems. Total realistic range. Basic build, $60,000 to $90,000. Mid-range, $90,000 to $130,000. Premium, $130,000 to $180,000. Compare that to the average U.S. home price of over $400,000, or average construction costs of a conventional home, and the financial case is clear. And here's the kicker. Tiny homes built on permanent foundations that include the land do appreciate in value, unlike those on wheels. This is a real asset, a real investment. All right, I promised you the best design for last, and here it is. I'm calling this one the Vertical Village, and it might just be the most impressive use of a 3 by 7 meter footprint I have ever seen. On the surface, it looks like a sleek, modern 2-story cottage. Crisp white render, slim timber battens for texture, a large ground floor window that lets you see all the way through to a rear garden. Beautiful, elegant, understated. But here's the secret weapon, the roof. The flat roof on this design has been engineered from the start as a private rooftop terrace, accessed via a slim, retractable staircase integrated into the upper hallway, so it takes zero floor space when not in use. The rooftop is a genuine outdoor living space. Decking, built-in planters with herbs and small shrubs, creating natural privacy screens. A compact outdoor sofa and coffee table arrangement. And if you're in a warm climate, a small outdoor shower fed by your rainwater harvesting system. This rooftop adds roughly 15 square meters of usable outdoor living space to a home with a 21 square meter footprint. That's a 71% increase in functional space, completely free, because you're using a surface that was already there. Inside, the layout is ground floor, open kitchen and dining with a south-facing floor-to-ceiling window wall, a discreet bathroom tucked behind the stair core. First floor, a bedroom that opens through full-height glazed doors onto a small Juliet balcony, just enough to stand, breathe fresh air, look out at the street. A second room that works as a home office or spare bedroom. Rooftop, your outdoor escape, your garden, your entertaining space, your meditation zone, all of it, right above your head. This is the design that makes people stop and stare. The design that proves, once and for all, that thinking small doesn't mean living small. It means living smart. So there you have it. 4 incredible 3 by 7 meter, 2-story tiny cottage house designs for 2026, proving that a super narrow lot isn't a limitation. It's an invitation to think differently, live better, and build something truly extraordinary. Here's my takeaway for you. In 2026, the tiny home market is worth nearly $24 billion globally and growing. Cities are changing their zoning laws to accommodate exactly this kind of housing. Prefab technology is making builds faster and more affordable than ever. And the design possibilities? As you just seen, they are absolutely limitless. The question isn't can you build a stunning home on a 3 by 7 meter lot. The question is, when you start, asterisk. If you found this video helpful, and I really hope you did, please give a thumbs up right now. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who are on this same journey. Drop a comment below. I want to know, which of these 4 designs was your favorite? The urban cottage, the family stacker, the rustic modern retreat, or the rooftop terrace design? And if you want to see more content like this, detailed floor plans, cost breakdowns, real-world builds, and the latest in smart compact living, subscribe to this channel. We are your home for everything tiny, smart, and beautifully designed. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, think vertical, live smart.